Hello everyone. In last video we have understood the meaning and classification of intellectual property. In this class we are going to understand the new forms of intellectual property. So the first is the geographical indications. Geographical indications are types of intellectual property that identify goods originating from a specific territory, region or locality in that region. So, geographical indication is also a kind of intellectual property which helps in recognizing and identifying the goods which comes from a specific territory in India. So, in India, there are many regions, areas, and states which produces and have unique cultures and heritages. So, each area have some special methods and techniques of production which are unrecognized but are of high quality. So, to promote that products, the geographical indications was introduced. So, this helps customers identify that goods come from a specific area with given qualities, reputation, and characteristic of the product are attributable to its geographical origin, promotes goods from producers of a particular area. So it is introduced to recognize those goods and sell it in national and international markets. So the geographical indication helped in selling those products at national and international markets. So it helped the local producers for creation of employment and to preserve the heritage and the traditional skills of that particular geographical area. So Chennapatna toys from Karnataka is one of the example which got registered under the geographical indications. Many have forgotten dyeing crafts or crops have been revived due to geographical indication recognition. So by introduction of geographical indication, many dyeing crafts old methods and preventing exploitation of the traditional skills and methods. In India, the Geographical Indications regime is regulated by the Geographical Indications of Goods Registration and Protection Act 1999 and the Geographical Indication of Goods Regulation and Protection Rules 2002. So these are the two legal provisions which regulate the geographical indications in India. This is the objective of creating the geographical indications. So now let us understand what categories of goods are eligible for registering under the geographical indications. First category is agricultural products. These includes crops, fruits, spices, etc. that gain special qualities from the soil, climate or traditional farming practices. So these are the kinds of crops, fruits and spices which can be grown only in that specific geographical area due to the quality of soil or the climatic conditions of that area. So these are the agricultural products which got GI tag. The Darjeeling tea of West Bengal, Naga Mircha of Nagaland, Alfonso mango of Maharashtra. So GI tag is a symbol or mark that a product gets after registering under the geographical indication. And the second category is handicrafts and handlooms. Traditional region specific handmade products using local techniques and materials. These are handmade products which are prepared using the local techniques and materials. The Pochampalli Ikkat saris of Telangana, Madhubani paintings of Bihar and Nirmal toys from Telangana got GI tag. And the next category is food and culinary products. So food products can also be registered under the geographical indication. The Hyderabadi Halim of Telangana and Tirupati Laddu of Andhra Pradesh got the GI tag. And the next is natural goods. These are naturally occurring products with qualities attributed to the geographical origin. So these are the products which occurred naturally without any human intervention. So these kind of products can also be categorized under the geographical indications. So the Makrana marble of Rajasthan, Chunar sandstone of Uttar Pradesh are the examples under natural goods. So next is manufactured goods. Products made using traditional methods where the process and reputation are tied to the location. So, using traditional skills, methods, and processes, if some product is manufactured, those goods can also be registered under the geographical indications. So, Mysore sandal soap of Karnataka, silver filigree of Karimnagar, Telangana have got the geographical indication. So, now let us understand what is the procedure to get a GI tag in India. For the process of registration of geographical indications, Indian Geographical Act has established a statutory body known as the Geographical Indication Registry. So, this statutory body regulates the registration process. So, registration can be done by any organization, association of people, a government body, or organization representing the producers. So, there shall be a group of producers or an association of people or some organization, but a single individual alone cannot apply for the registration of goods. So there must be an association of people who produces that certain type of goods. So the first step is application. The application must include the name of the applicant, class of goods, that is, as we have understood in the last slide, the category under which the goods comes, such as the agriculture or textiles, handicraft, foodstuff, etc., shall be mentioned in the application. And geographical area of production, that is the origin of the product, shall also be mentioned. Proof of origin, historical records, uniqueness or qualities of the product. So what is unique in that product, the quality of the product shall also be included. Method of production, map of territory, list of producers, label and logo used. So a label or logo for the product shall also be mentioned. So after preparing this application, it shall be submitted in the Geographical Indications Registry, which is located in Chennai under the Controller General of Patents, Designs and Trademarks. So, Controller General of Patents, Designs and Trademarks is the person who is appointed for regulating the registration process. So, after submitting the application will be examined by the registry. So, the registry shall ensure the product qualifies as a GI, proper documentation and representation. The registry will ensure whether the applicant have provided proper documents, and also he checks whether the product shall qualify for registration under GI. And if the registry satisfies, the application is published in a journal called Geographical Indication Journal for opposition from public. So it will be open for 3 months, which can be extended by 1 month. So there is a time limit within which if any person having opposition can claim within 3 months of the publication. So if there is any opposition, it shall be within the time limit. Both the parties are given a chance to be heard before the registrar, that is the applicant and the person who have opposition shall be given a chance to be heard. If no opposition or after resolving it, the GI is registered. So if there is any opposition, the applicant can resolve it, or if the opposition could not be resolved, the application will be rejected. If accepted or there is no opposition or after resolving it, the GI will be registered. So after the GI is registered, a registration certificate with the GI number is issued, and also there is some registration fee to be paid to get the certificate and GI number. So that certificate and number will be valid for only 10 years, and after 10 years again registration fee shall be paid and can be renewed. So this is the procedure for registering a GI. So the Geographical Indication Act also provides the remedies in case of infringement of geographical indication. So section 22 of the Geographical Indication of Goods Registration and Protection Act 1999 deals with the infringement of registered geographical indications. It outlines that constitute infringement and the circumstances under which a registered GI is considered to be violated. So section 22 specifies the circumstances which can be stated as infringement or violation of geographical indications. So they are unauthorized use that misleads, unfair use of GI with translation or limitation, use that constitutes unfair competition, falsely representing a GI, as registered. So, after registration, the persons who have applied or the organization or group of people only shall be the authorized users of that product. So, if any persons who unauthorizedly use or misleads or does any of these acts shall be liable under civil and criminal. So, Section 67 provides the civil remedies, and 39 and 40 of the Act provides criminal penalties. So, the authorized users of the product can apply in a civil court for injunction, that is to stop doing or producing the similar product, stating that it is a product registered under the GI, and can also claim for damages or profits, or can also claim for seizure or destruction of such infringed goods. So, depending on the act, either civil or criminal penalties can be imposed. So, criminal penalties is defined under section 39 and 40. Apply when the infringement is of criminal nature, such as falsely applying GI, selling goods with false GI, misleading consumers. So all these actions comes under the infringement of geographical indication. So depending on the nature of action, either civil or criminal penalties are imposed. So the other classifications I'll explain in the next video. So that's all for this video. I hope you all have understood it. Thank you.